Good morning, everyone. This is Tracy L. James, your leadership strategist, and I wanted to pop on this morning and continue our conversation about how to get more results in your life, career, and business. Well, today I want to tap into something that I am truly, something that I truly have used throughout my life, and that is how to leverage your circle, your network, to get more results. So before I dig too deep into that, hey Tyrone, thanks so much for joining. Well, listen, this is the thing. I want to thank those of you who shared information about the Mission to Zero program, and I also am looking forward to working with those of you who've signed up so far. So thanks so much, and I look forward to seeing you all on Monday. All right, so I'm jumping right on in. Well, this is the thing. When it comes down to your network, a lot of times you don't realize who's in your network because you don't have real conversations with them. This is the thing. If the only conversation you have with people is surface, if the only conversation you have with them is small talk, chit chat, then you never really get to know the person, and you don't know anything about who they are, what they're about, and what kind of goals they have. So one of the things I try to do is always ask people about themselves, and always try to glean something from the conversation that lets me get to know them a little bit better. So when it comes to your network, there are people that you already know that could potentially help you with your career, that could potentially help you with your business, but you don't know because you haven't had the right conversations. So what I want to do today is kind of have a general conversation about how to leverage your network to get more results. So first thing you need to do is you really need to look at who's in your circle. And the people that are in your circle, I'm not talking your inner circle or your front row, as I like to call it. I'm talking about your sphere of influence, the people that you work with, the people that you go to church with, the people that you volunteer with, the people that you went to school with. That's your circle. That's your network. And within your network are people who do things and are connected to people who could be helpful to you in what you do. Now, understand, I'm not talking about using people. I'm not talking about taking advantage of people. I'm talking about a mutually beneficial relationship. There are people that come to me for advice, and I in turn go to them for advice. They come to me to connect with people, and I go to them to connect with people. We help each other. It has to be a mutually beneficial relationship. That's the first thing. The relationship itself has to be mutually beneficial. And understand, it's not always a quid pro quo kind of thing where they do this for me and then I've got to do the exact same thing back. No, it's about you helping to fill needs that they have in their life, their career, or their business at that time. I'll give you an example. I have a friend that comes to me for advice about how to market their business. Okay. Well, in exchange, this person is there for me to bounce ideas off of, but also they've been very beneficial to me in respect to connecting me with people from their network. So it's not always the exact same thing. Sometimes it's just you're exchanging help is what it is. That's how it's mutually beneficial. You're exchanging the help that the other person needs for what you need as well. And the thing is, you have to go in with the mindset that you're there to help them as much as you want them to help you. So there are three key things that you have to do in the midst of the relationship to make sure that it's mutually beneficial. Number one, you have to both share what your goals are. You have to both share what it is that you're trying to accomplish, so that when the opportunities and the people, the resources present themselves, you know what they're looking for and you're able to make that connection. Because if you don't know what they're trying to do, there's no way for you to help them. You have to find out what is that one thing that they're really trying to do right now. And you have to have regular conversations to do that. So, number two, you must be willing to share your resources. You must be willing to share your resources. Your resources are your contacts, your ideas, and your support. You have to be willing to share and understand that the person that you're building this relationship with has to be willing to do the same for you. Remember, mutually beneficial. Make sure that you are not connecting yourself with the wrong people. Now, I'm going to tell you the truth. I've had that happen to me where people have attached themselves to me, and then when I look back at the relationship, I found that they were more of a parasite than they were really helping me. They were connected to me because of everything I could do for them. And they never really supported and provided me with connections and network to help me do the things I was trying to do. So just be mindful as you are building and taking a look at your circle, how to leverage with the right people. And number 3, always show gratitude. I don't care how small the thing was that the person did for you. You got to show gratitude. You got to show them that you appreciate what it is that they did. If it was making a phone call for you, if it was making an introduction, if it was just sharing, hey, I saw this article and I thought it would be beneficial to you and helpful to you, so I'm emailing this to you. This is how you build your network. There are people that I haven't physically seen in person in years, but we talk on the phone, we send each other email, and we stay connected in that manner. They share articles with me, I share articles with them. We reach out to say, hey, how are things going with this particular project you were working on? So we stay connected. So you have to be willing to continue to build that relationship. So you can get more results by taking advantage of the fact that you already know a lot of people. You already know a lot of people, but what the thing you haven't done is gotten to know them and given them the opportunity to get to know you so that you can work together to help each other. So I hope this helps. I am getting ready to get out of here. I got a very full Friday today, and I am about to run out the door. So I hope you all have a great Friday. And as always, no matter what happens, just do it regardless. 0 excuses allowed. Take care and have a great weekend. Bye-bye.